Hi there. I'm making videos and I'm not using any lights, webcams, or microphones just to save costs until I get this up and running. I want to be focusing on how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to make videos, and what I'm going to make videos about. And one of the things I love doing is making website user experience more accessible and more inclusive. And so this is an example of where last week I took a train journey to St Austell, and nowhere along the line until my friend saw it on the sign was it made clear from the website or the app or even entering the station that there were Railworks and there was a rail replacement bus. So I'm going to show you my user journey, and here we go. So at the moment there are Railworks and all the way to St Austell. So you go to St Austell to get up to London or further north and east. And there's a rail replacement bus that is in operation. But like during the tour ships in 2023 in August, I got to the station and nothing had said it online to tell me that Falmouth Station, sorry about that, Falmouth Station was closed. All I got was when I got there and it was closed, and I had to get a £30 taxi to Truro to get my train on up to Bournemouth. So again, communication was missing, I would say. In February 2024, last week, the 29th, the platform was lit up, the station was lit up, and there were lights on the station platform that was not in operation, and even announcements were made telling you what trains were coming and what stops they were going to make. So, as you can see, I've put here, there's no warning anywhere on the screen to say rail replacement service operating to St Austell. And by that, I mean also colouring. Green tick by travel updates. You'll see what that says in a second. That is an opportunity. Also, red or orange for engineering works. You see there, it's in green. That is easy to miss. That does not say that train is not going and get a rail replacement service. It doesn't convey that message. It's all about messaging, making sure your communication, your point, what is going on is reaching people. So travel updates, where last week it actually said that there was something happening in Westbury, which is miles away. This week it says there is a good service across our network. That does not say Railworks, and that does not say rail replacement service at all. And here is a very unnecessary thing where when I put a rail card, I'll show you the next screen, I actually have to put one rail card, two adults. That box has been added. That is just such a blockage. That is unnecessary. But that's slightly different. That's what I'm going to talk about: UX, user experience, and inclusivity, navigating websites, and also showing websites that I've discovered like Aura, which are really good. And I'll show how they work just to get people into it a bit more quickly. So here we go. What you've got on this page, you can see a small warning sign, and basically it's got a little box pointing to it which says select time you want to travel. And so the message is not coming across. That little orange little yellow exclamation mark in a triangle does say have a look, but you just don't expect it when travel updates is in green and saying there's good service across the network. That just cancels out the yellow box with the exclamation mark. That could say there is no buffet service on this train. It could say 101 things, but nothing is saying there is not a train going and get a rail replacement service. Just not coming across. Okay, so here we are, and check my journey, and I've got my journey there. Again, no, there's nothing, there's no warning, there's no exclamation mark, there's no reds, there's no colouring used, no symbols used like an exclamation mark, no shapes used like a triangle which says look at this, warning, none at all. So next, we've got the service that says, here's the station, and Falmouth Town is a station name, Truro, and St Austell. So basically, reservations are not part. So there's a distraction. So reservations aren't part of my journey. So it's not saying on a bus. It's just saying no reservations. And again, here we go. Here we go. This is just about my ticket. And there you are. There's my thing confirmed. There's the order confirmed. Again, nothing on that page, nothing there. If there was something on every page, shape, triangle, exclamation mark, recognize symbol, color, red, orange. How easy would that be? How easy? So it's just about communication, designing communication. Words don't come from vending machines; they're right there. So here we go. This is all there. There's nothing on that view that tells me there's something wrong. So now I go to the app. So now I'm in the app, and as you can see, um, there is nothing there. You've got green there. You've got, okay, that's what I looked at the next day, but this is exactly the same as it looked to me when I was about to travel outward. It had the times. Nowhere did it say the reason why the journey was 2 hours, not an hour and 21 minutes, was because it was a rail replacement service. And so therefore we had no idea with really, really thick traffic that we were going to get there on time. So anyway, would you like to find out when you've done all that advertising and you've got people to your website, you spent money, you spent a lot of money, and all these people come, they've got an appetite for what it is you provide. And then if there are barriers, like there's a naked password field, we've got 20 years of passwords, like numbers, how many characters, letter, symbol, uppercase, lowercase. It just narrows it down for us. It just gives us a prompt, helps us understand, so we don't put as predictable, everyone uses an exclamation mark, write down passwords. And even though the computer, they make something really predictable, like their date of birth or their maiden name, something like that. People need to remember passwords without trying to give them away. So there are more ways for security. There's more ways to protect customers and users, like not redirecting their inbox and asking them afterwards if they don't want to do that in an email that looks like it could have come from a hacker. Don't do it until the person has looked at it and said, yes, that's me. Things like that. And then just feedback, taking feedback, listening to customers, not alienating me. Oh, I'm the only one who's had a problem, waited a week for something that should take 2 days. I'm the only one who's got a problem with that. No, I'm a human being. And if I'm saying this, hundreds, if not thousands of other people are experiencing the same thing as me. Why are we excluding neurodiversity? Why are we excluding people who've navigated all the way through their formal, their further, and their postgraduate education without knowing that without knowing that they are a visual thinker? And that just means thinking for myself, working things out. It can be overthinking. Yes, needing to know why, getting a whole picture. So I can do this. I can do this either for new websites to actually show people how to use them so they can get into them and enjoy them. And I'm going to do one of those today as well. Or it could be for a website from a big company, just to show all the barriers, unexpected colorings, non-communication, or just completely failing to deliver a message and to convey to them. So that's the end of this one. So